Throughout history, those in power have exhibited a palpable fear of that which eludes their grasp, particularly the spiritually resilient. This underlying fear engendered a calculated yet brutal form of psychological warfare, crafted not merely to inflict physical harm, but to fracture the essence of the soul. Colonizers, enslavers, and imperial regimes swiftly realized that mere physical shackles would never suffice to quell those whose spirits remained unyielding. Consequently, they devised a series of insidious methods, strategies aimed at severing the sacred bond individuals maintain with their divine essence, ancestral heritage, and cosmic alignment. This psychological warfare manifested in myriad insidious forms: forced renaming, erasure of native languages, families torn apart, cultural stigmatization, spiritual vilification, and the fostering of false identities. Enslaved Africans and indigenous peoples across the globe were systematically stripped of their inherent belief systems, relegated to colonial religions and frameworks engineered to uphold inferiority and foster forgetfulness. Sacred traditions were outlawed, ancestral rituals branded as barbaric. Traditional knowledge keepers such as healers and shamans were demonized as witches or adversaries of progress. Over generations, the narrative evolved. Many were raised to remain oblivious to their inherent power, some even indoctrinated to resent or dread it. Thus, the battleground shifted inward, establishing a home in their consciousness. The most perilous aspect of this psychological assault lay in its subtlety. It was seldom outright violent. Rather, it unfolded as a systematic strategy. Educational materials distorted historical truths, while science became a tool to perpetuate notions of inferiority. Media outlets depicted those with spiritual inclinations as unstable or menacing. Even within our own communities, the spiritually inclined were derided, misunderstood, or marginalized. The objective was unmistakable: sever the connection between the awakened and their source, ensuring their stagnation. Yet, despite these tactics, many have emerged. Spirit cannot be extinguished, only concealed, and truth cannot vanish, only be obscured. Today, as an increasing number of individuals claim their divine identity, this psychological warfare is illuminated for what it truly represents: a form of spiritual genocide. However, we are in the process of reclaiming that which was forcefully taken. Through acts of remembrance, ancestral reconnection, and vibrational awakening, the spiritually strong are beginning to ascend once again. We have come to recognize that what these oppressive forces feared most was not a rebellion, but a resurgence of remembrance. For when the spiritually empowered reconnect with their true essence, no doctrine, system, or bondage can ever restrain them again. TNT Initiative, our race's universal hope.